need to be taken care. That is the difference between a bookish knowledge versus a practical knowledge. In the books, sometimes the prerequisites or precursor activities will not be mentioned, because the goal of a certification program is to introduce you to the concept. Certification program is not going to make you an expert in the like no expertise in that particular concept. So there the focus is to introduce you to the concept, but here the focus is to implement the concept, right? So the context actually changes here. That's why I have actually that's why I have included this. Okay, now let me show you something. I'll just stop sharing this. I'm just going to show you a real time sheet which will further which will further elucidate you one of the context. Okay, 1 second, give me a minute. I'll just, because these artifacts are part of my L2 AMP mentorship program, so I'm just pulling it out from that folder. Okay, all right. Now, some person told me, okay, I have understood the concept, but can you give me an example to wherein I can make a relevance of this concept in terms of 5 dimensions of agility. Now, if you take this simple example, right? Okay, what is this particular example? We are trying to do a pair programming implications through the 5 dimensions of agility. Okay, see, now in the sheet, if you take a look into the sheet, I am taking a simple example. I am going to introduce pair programming as one of the practice, probably at an entire organization level. Let us assume for now, okay, we are going to introduce pair programming concepts, probably at a portfolio level, probably at a delivery unit level. Right now, if I want to introduce it, then what am I need to supposed to do from a technology perspective, from an organizational design perspective, then from people perspective, probably then from leadership perspective, then from a culture perspective. See, that is why I generally tell people, when you think about vertical slicing, doesn't mean that only user stories need to be vertically sliced. It is not only that features need to be vertically sliced. That concept of vertical slicing should reverberate with you in any kind of a thinking. Here actually what I'm trying to do, technology is the layer of a cake, followed by second layer organizational design, then I have a people, then I have leadership culture. I am cutting the cake on a, like no, I am actually cutting the cake vertically, so that some improvement on technology, some improvement on organization design, something on people, leadership, culture. Now, this is a concept. If you want more practicality, then you look into the second sheet. You see here, what is that we are now trying to do? These colors, actually, these colors what I gave here, blue color, green color, maroon color, these colors are going to talk about the actual, that, okay, these colors are going to connotate the actual aspect or a dimension of agility, right? And within that, in the sprint 1 all the way to sprint 6, what am I trying to do? From a technology point of view, from organizational design point of view, then probably from people point of view, from leadership point of view, then from culture point of view. Because people know concepts, the struggle comes, I have understood it, but how will they get it done hands on? Okay, so in this webinar I can give you some pointers only, right? So I'm just showing you here a real time sheet. Okay, okay,